What is going on, everybody? Thammagotcha here, and welcome into some more Ultra League battles where we're going to be bringing Greninja into the Ultra League as one of the best closers. I also have Pidgeot on the lead with the Feather Dance and Brave Bird combination, and probably one of the best save swaps in the game right now is Shadow Steelix. So let's hop into these matches here and check out this team. Also, go Battle League this weekend, so let me know if you guys want me to do a best teams for the Great League or Ultra League. I won't do Master League because I'm not going to be playing Master League, but let me know if you guys want me to do some of the top teams in my opinion for those teams and a little bit of a breakdown on how I would run and play them. So let me know in the comments down below, and also if you want to send in your own battles, there's a link in the description down below so I can do some shoutcasts for everybody. So again, let's just hop into these battles here and check out this team. So Greninja gonna be taking out that Talonflame, but now in comes a Poliwrath. But we do have some excess energy here. Hydro Cannon not gonna be doing a whole lot of damage, but two of them is gonna be enough to put this Poliwrath into a range of the yellow health. I'm gonna come in with Pidgeot, and Pidgeot is pretty bulky itself. Gonna be able to take two ice punches, oh no problem, and just farm up some energy here. I'm gonna no shield this one again too. I don't want to save my shield for the last Pokemon in the back, which turns out to be a Drapion. I'm going to throw this Feather Dance right away here. Feather Dance is not going to KO, but I'm hoping it's going to get a shield here, thinking I'm going to Brave Bird and dip, which is another reason why I do like me that Pidgeot. The chance to throw the Feather Dance and then just get out of there, and now they're 2 stages debuffed. So I can build up some energy here. I don't have to worry about a Crunch or an Aqua Tail. Aqua Tail would be super effective damage and probably put me into the range where a third one might have KO'd, but we get to this Earthquake, no problem. And from here, we're just going to be able to Breaking Swipe the Poliwrath, and they're just not going to have enough health here to take out the Pidgeot either, especially when I have a shield up. They can farm down as much as they want. At that point in time, even a one-wing attack would have KO'd. So that's going to be a good game. Well played to my opponent there. Hopping into the next matchup here, we got a Articuno lead. This is some absolute spice here. Shout out to my opponent here for bringing the Articuno, and in comes a Cobalion, and unfortunately they're going to be able to hit this Sacred Sword, no problem. What I'm going to do here is just go all the way to the Earthquake. Earthquake I'm going to throw right away. I'm not going to bother throwing the Breaking Swipes. Maybe I could have gone for the Shield Bait there, which probably would have made the Pidgeot matchup a little bit better. But I just wanted to guarantee either shield or switch advantage. Now the Earthquake would have knocked out, but it would have put it into a range where I probably could have just farmed down with the Pidgeot. But now I'm going to have to expend a shield here. And another thing on top of that is I'm going to have to Brave Bird this thing and then dip out of there. And the issue with that is that Articuno just farmed up some energy before they swapped out, which honestly was a great play by my opponent. So they're going to be able to throw one Icy Wind here and just swap out instantly. Now they have extra energy. They did what, 2 and then another 2, so 3, 4, maybe 5 ice shards, and now they threw the Icy Wind. So that's just honestly great play by my opponent, and they make me expend energy that I want to get debuffed again, and now they bring in the Giratina. So let's see if we can take this matchup here. Gonna have to no shield this move as well. Oh, I do end up shielding that. I think I should have no shielded it and just put it all on Pidgeot. That's maybe what I should have done, but I just didn't want to have to Brave Bird this thing because I'm considering they might be running Ancient Power. But the good thing is here is we do catch the move. Dragon Claw, hopefully, yes, we do catch the Dragon Claw on the Pidgeot. Now I can outpace here to the Brave Bird, but I decided to overfarm for some energy here. And the problem here is that now that they're just going to clear their debuff, I should have just got rid of this thing, to be honest. I should have Brave Birded it. And that way they would have had to throw an energy. And even if they threw energy, they would have taken me out. I could have came in with the Greninja, but they still had a shield up. So I don't know. My opponent pretty well outplayed me in this game. So great game. Well played to my opponent here. They're going to be able to take this game, no problem. Hurricane going to be one-shotting left, right. Good night to that Greninja. Don't really see how I could have played it differently. We've had a pretty bad lead at the start, but it is what it is. Greninja into Pidgeot, so another Greninja user. I like to use it as a closer when shields are down. Gonna shield this move up here, definitely the Hydro Cannon. Also what this kind of tells my opponent is I'm gonna throw a Feather Dance here. I'm going to throw a good move timing here, making sure I throw in between of their Water Shuriken so they can't catch. And left, right, good night. We go straight for the Brave Bird. And now they come into a Virizion. I'm going to throw the Feather Dance here just to get a shield. That might think it's another Brave Bird. No, they get a shield. We get a shield with the Feather Dance, and they come in with the Cresselia and they top left. They knew the game was over there. Even if it wasn't, they could have probably made it close if they didn't swap out, but we could have just Feather Danced the Cresselia and then got for the nice slash spam. Okay, little bit of a tough lead matchup here, as one Brave Bird does not KO this Tapu Fini. So I'm gonna Brave Bird right away. That does so much damage. I'm gonna try to catch the move on my steelix here, but now I'm gonna be forced to shield the Surf, as that would do a boatload of damage as my defenses were double debuffed. So now in comes a Skeledirge. I have seen this team so many times. It's going to be Skeledirge and then a Charizard in the back with Tapu Fini in the front. Gonna shield out the Disarming Voice, as I kind of have to. That would pretty much almost one-shot me. I had to throw one Water Shuriken, and now I'm going for the Night Slash here. This is not going to KO it, but we do get the freaking boost. Let's go. That is absolutely amazing. Disarming Voice, not enough to one-shot us. We get the farm down, which is absolutely massive. Gonna farm up 2 more Water Shurikens, so I'm at a Night Slash and a Hydro Cannon, and I'm gonna bank this Hydro Cannon for later because the Water Guns were not enough to KO us. In comes the Pidgeot. I should have honestly maybe just farmed down from here, but I'm gonna throw the Feather Dance. Feather Dance is gonna KO the Tapu Fini, and from here we don't even need that Hydro Cannon, because it's 6 wing attacks to our next Brave Bird and it's 7 to their first Blast Bird, and we're gonna be able to take out that Charizard, and my opponent concedes the match. GG's. On to the next game here. Hopping into the next matchup, Pidgeot into a Clefable. Again, a little bit of a difficult matchup to play with. It all really depends on if they shield the Brave Bird or if they shield a Feather Dance. It's really all dependent on your opponent and how you play. It's, you know, you either throw the move or you don't throw the move. So I'm gonna throw 4 more wing attacks and then go for my Brave Bird here. I'm gonna throw 1 more wing attack and then hop into my Steelix, hoping to catch a Moonblast. Unfortunately, we do not. They come in with a Jellicent though, pretty late, which enables us to get to this Breaking Swipe before they get to their first Surf. And what that does is that allows me to debuff them, so the Surf is not going to do as much damage, so I can get off a ton of Breaking Swipes here before we go down, and possibly even catch a move onto my Pidgeot, because now they are what, they're going to be triple debuff after this Breaking Swipe comes in. Surf comes in, that does not do a whole lot of damage. I throw 1 more Dragon Tail, and then we throw the Breaking Swipe here. Breaking Swipe is gonna triple or quadruple debuff, I don't even know, but I try to come in with the Pidgeot and snipe them down. Unfortunately, I do get a move off, but it's not enough to KO. We get the full farm down, and we got a Brave Bird locked and loaded. And this Clefable doesn't want to expend the shield. Left, right, good night. And that's going to be a good game because we still have Steelix alive. We can bring in the Steelix with 2 shields up. I will be shielding up this move because I want to debuff this Umbreon and kind of put it into a range where 1 or 2 Hydro Cannons is going to be enough to knock out. We are going to be resisting the Snarls. We're going to be resisting the Foul Plays. So really all they can throw here is Last Resorts. And we are just going to massively be able to outpace this Umbreon. With the 1-to-1 shield advantage and they were debuffed, we should be able to take this matchup. So they just go for the Foul Play too, trying to shield bait us, I guess. I'm not 100% sure, but we just farm up extra energy. That looks like a CMP tie here. Hydro Cannon gonna be coming in. That just does a lot of damage, and my opponent decides to quit the match, and that is gonna be a good game. Well played to my opponent there, and that's gonna be a nice 4-1 set here to end the video. So if you guys are liking the content, please hit that like button, comment if you want to see anything in the future, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because it really helps out the channel and it is greatly appreciated. So we'll see you all in the next video.